Alright, boys, we're back at it today
We
with
got
the epic tier list, you know? We've got T-Mac, we've got Brady here.
Oh.
Brady might not talk, but
I might talk a little bit. You never know.
we were supposed to have Nick, but Nick, I don't even know where he is, so you know. His loss. Alright. Guess we'll just start right off with the Tornado.
Ooh, that's a weird one.
I like it.
Tornado.
I think it's A tier. I think it's a really good card.
Sometimes we're all wrong. It's okay.
I like A tier. It's definitely a high skill card, so many people will not play it right and just think it's trash. But
Yeah,
you
but
get the tornado down, activates King Tower so much.
yeah, it can also be like annoying to deal with. Like it just like in the
very
ice
annoying
bow
to deal
decks
with.
and stuff like that. It just the pullback and then Ice Wizard just
Yeah.
that combination is deadly.
And with the E Giant. Ugh.
All right.
I like A tier. A tier.
Yeah. Next card, Cannon Cart. I don't really
love
like
the
this.
Cannon
I don't
Cart.
actually really like it.
I think it's high A. Bordering on S.
Miss. I was gonna put it in B to appease you. I don't really like it. I mean, I think it could be good.
It could be
I just
good.
I feel like it's a card that you place down and it just never really gets any value.
Something
know what I mean?
you don't really use that much.
Yeah, that's
it
what I'm
can
saying.
lock on the tower if you play it in the pocket.
Yeah, but it just has so little health. It just gets clapped so easily. I'll put it in A, but I don't. High A, I don't know about that.
It synergizes well with Mortar. Synergizes well with Double Prince. It's such a good
If you wanted
card.
to talk about Mortar, you should have had Jim join more, you know. But you know, Jim isn't here,
Jim
so
plays fake Mortar.
Bro,
Jim
we're
plays
playing
Mortar,
box.
Lumber, Loon, Mega Knight. Okay, so
Bro,
That's not Mortar.
I know it's a legitimate deck. Okay, I'll put it in A begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Let's go. Poison. After the buff, low A, high B, I think.
Ooh, definitely not A.
Okay,
I
I'll
could
put
see
it in B.
Because why not just play Fireball?
yeah.
Poison's cool though, you know? It's a Chad
Yeah.
move. I think
One thing it does, it stops graveyards.
yes. I think that kind of its take damage kind of makes it hard to rank, I guess.
Yeah, but Fireball is still so much better. So I think it's certainly viable. Some people still use it in their bridge spam, but yeah, let's go B.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and stuff
sounds
like
good.
minor poison. The reason why poison is so good is because you play the minor. The poison keeps them from playing like Skarmy or any small units to take out the minor.
Nerf
The
Minor.
constant yeah, nerf minor. Honestly, minor OP.
Minor needs a hard nerf.
Yeah, like, it's just the most broken card in the game.
Yeah, it's true.
You're just low skill if you're not.
It's true. Minor needs a nerf.
Nerf
But that's
minor.
another
Anyway,
video. That's another video.
You gotta make a video.
Lightning. Seen a resurgence with the heroes.
Archer Queen.
Archer
you
Queen
need to kill your Archer
specifically. I honestly don't think it's like super good. I mean, it hits 3 units. At that point, why not use Rocket?
I
know what
prefer
I mean?
Rocket personally, but like I said, Lightning's still viable. It's kind of the same thing as the Poison Fireball situation. I like it in B.
Yeah, that's where I put it. I agree with you there. It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's really only good. I hesitate to say this, but I think people really only use it like in tournaments and stuff to counter the Archer Queen, especially in that Archer Queen challenge. Everyone had Lightning, but only because everyone had
Valid.
Archer Queen. All right.
Yeah, I like that. Mhm.
All right. Next card is Goblin Giant.
One deck.
One deck. You're right.
One deck.
You're right. One deck.
Yeah.
That
One.
deck is it plays the top ladder. It's a pretty good deck. It's certainly annoying to face, but
Can be done
I think
right.
the Goblin Giant has to go in B or C because you
Hi-
can't just throw a Goblin
Yeah.
Giant deck and it's viable.
Yeah.
It's a card. It's a card that definitely has to be done right, but when it is, it's done well.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I put it
Kinda why I
in
pushed
high
it in B.
C, low B. We'll put it low B.
Yeah,
Because
because
I don't think it's like that bad to justify giving it a C, but like
Yeah.
No, because
it's pretty good.
really strong in
It's
that one
it's
deck.
pretty good, but also like it's not over the top. I don't think. All right, next one, Barb Barrel.
I
Now,
love the Barb Barrel.
I never had any experience with the Barb Barrel because I always had the log, but from what I've
Barb Barrel
used it
was
a little
my-
bit,
If you don't have log, Barb Barrel can be extremely useful.
Barb
that's
Barrel
what
was
I
my-
think, and I think it's kind of good to put like if you need a quick mini tank or something, just to get like those few extra hits on the tower with like spear goblins or something. Just throw a Barb Barrel. The barbarian's right there. It's tanking for it. It's just, and obviously it's like a log, but with no knockback. That can be kind of useful in some situations. You need to get some quick damage, or you need like persistent damage on like a wizard. You can just go boom, boom. And then the barbarian takes it out.
The Barb Barrel was my great value log for a long time. So I kind of fell in love with it. You get used to the mechanic, and if you can use that thing as a distraction, the value just goes up. So I think
Yeah.
it goes A tier.
It's another one of those cards that you have to get good at. You can't just do it. Like you can't just throw the card out and hope.
Well, you can, but if you want to use it well, you have to.
You can
Play
you
it
can
well.
do you can technically throw any card into the wind and hope, but not well.
Mayhem.
Okay. Next card, Giant Skeleton. D or F?
F tier.
D or F? I don't know if I put it in F because that
I never used it. I've never used
Trash.
it.
Completely useless.
the death damage though, it's annoying. Like the
They should have
clone,
nerfed-
the clone thing. I don't know why they buffed the death damage. It takes out towers. I just
They
don't
should've-
like it.
nerf the tower damage and buff the troop damage.
Yeah, but then it'd be OP. I don't know. I think it's kind
It
of an
wouldn't be
awkward.
OP.
I think it's kind of an awkward spot. Like, what do you want to do with it?
It's
I
not
think
awkward
it's
spot, it's an obvious
The tower
direction.
There's better options.
yeah. No, that's what I think. By an awkward spot, I mean like in like the development, like what they can't really do anything to improve it without making it like
It's not
almost
gonna-
too good.
It can't.
Why
really,
would you not use a P.E.K.K.A. or a Mega Knight? That's
That's the thing. You could
There's just better
use Goblin
cards.
Giant instead. Giant Skeleton. I don't. Just a tank, I guess. Not really anything you'd use it for.
It has weak defense and it's hard to get to the tower.
Yeah.
Guys that can swarm.
Okay.
Personal count.
Okay, I'll put it in F.
Yeah.
Bro, quit trying to make me oh, never mind. This
Completely
it's the ads on this. side.
Not viable.
Yep. Okay. Agreed. Not a very good card. Again. Okay. Clone. I will not put this in F tier. I'll put it in
Meme card.
D tier.
Yeah.
It's a meme card. There are a few meme cards in epics, but
I don't think it's completely useless because like it doesn't kill a deck like the giant skeleton.
yeah.
It works in very specific situations.
I think
works
Giant
Lava
Skeleton
clone,
Yeah.
takes the space.
golem clone.
It's had its up and downs. Definitely a hard nerf after Night Witch got that rework, so they say.
The only
Um,
reason people use it is because of the glitch most of the time.
Yeah. And also,
Well,
I mean, I guess a swarm on your tower. I really only see it in like friendly battles.
Yeah, it's not completely useless, but it's still bad. No one uses
Yeah.
clone at top ladder because
Put it D tier.
yeah,
It's more of a cheese card. It's fun, but like nothing you
Epics have
want
all
to
the
play
cheese
when.
cards.
Yeah, they do. All right, guards.
I like
Guards.
the cards.
Yeah, I like them too.
They're okay.
I'm
think
more
they-
of a Skarmy person personally, but
Yes. I don't think they're a bad card by any means. I think I'll put them in a B tier.
B.
I think they very much
Balance.
reinforce the arrow meta, like on its comeback. You know how
Yeah.
it had the the three triple hit when they reworked the arrows.
That's a good description.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of killed the guards a little bit. I guess they were good before, but now like the arrows kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've always played arrows, and I got so good at them with a very specific timing, and they switched it to the delay, so it's just so easy at that point.
See, there's
Yeah.
better cards.
All right. Oh. Our second meme card, Mirror. I refuse to put this in F. This will not go in F.
Good, it's D.
I'll put it
Because-
in D. I'll put it in D. I
Useless.
really like the mirror. I really like the mirror. I don't use it
Like the
anymore.
mirror?
I don't use it anymore. But you know,
It's not entirely useless, but it's not the best.
I used to use the mirror. I thought it was good. I was a noob.
bro, it's
but-
funny that when you have it maxed though, and then you just play like a level 15 Mega Knight. It's so funny.
Toxic.
It's so funny though. No, it's great, bro. That's what I would use it for. Either that or like mirror. It can be good for cycling towers or like, again, if you just played
The
a card.
cycling towers?
Yes, if you have like log or like
Oh,
Rocket.
yeah, like spell
Yeah.
cycle.
spell cycle, because it gives that plus, and also it's like I think it's kind of good to counter things like spellbait decks, or not spellbait
Oh,
decks,
yeah.
or like it's good in spellbait decks, I guess, because like you play that. So my deck was always kind of baity, you know what I mean. I have
Yeah.
bats, skeleton army, something else. But like I play a Skarmy, they like arrows it, and then I play it again on top of like their P.E.K.K.A. and something. They get wrecked, and it was so funny.
Ow.
Especially when they have like a level 11 tower and they can't one shot level 15 skeletons. Oh
Ooh, yeah. I think we forgot to mention that the lightning has the most broken mechanic in the game.
Oh, yeah.
You can cycle it,
yes, you can
without
cycle it
anybody
without
knowing.
anyone knowing.
Invisible.
completely throw your opponents off. They'll never know.
It's a meme card, guys. It's a meme card.
Never. No,
That's a waste of 6 elixir.
it's not a waste.
Triple elixir,
Strategic
bro.
play. Yeah.
Bro, it's not worth it.
All right, mirror. I guess we put it in D tier. I love it. I think it belongs in C tier, but you know we'll put it in D
We
tier.
know you love it. We also know you're stupid.
Okay. Ooh, another no skill card. Golem.
Beatdown's in a really bad spot right
It
now.
really is. You're right.
No one's playing Beatdown anymore because people have just gotten too skilled for it. Like,
Yeah.
We do need to talk about Ice Pump Beatdown at some time.
oh, we will do an Ice Pump Beatdown gameplay video because I got to win with it. I'll take that to the grave.
Did
And
you
I was the winning
actually?
game with Ice Pump Beatdown.
Very
No
valuable.
chance. No shot.
It worked, you know?
Anyway, outside of
Uh,
Ice Pump, Beatdown's really bad right now, but you can still play Golem if you learn that.
Yeah.
It's all about synergy.
I think I'm gonna
So I think
have
it
to
goes
put it in C. Yeah. Because like
It's like Expo. It's not super valid unless you've been playing it a long time and get it down.
Yeah.
All right.
It's still- Expo's still kind of not that valid. But, yeah.
All my homies hate Expo.
Balloon. S tier
S.
needs a nerf. S tier needs
S
a nerf.
plus. Best
Balloon
win condition in the game. Completely broken.
Mhm.
is broken.
Literally almost an instant win when that thing
I
connects.
think we were talking about this earlier, but I think the way that they need to nerf it is that first hit. Like
like
They're
make
not-
it
you
slower.
nerf the hell. No, yeah. Because you know how it goes on the tower, it just gets that hit like straight off, just boom.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like. I think that's what
I
they
think they
have to nerf it. Because if they nerf its health, it's not gonna be any good. And they maybe they
Yeah,
could
it's gonna
nerf
be easy
its
to kill.
maybe they could nerf its damage a little bit. I guess.
Oh no, it's like a glass cannon.
Yeah, but if they can't nerf its health anymore, I think it's got to be that first hit that they, you know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
the freeze. You just have to be able to kill it because if it can get on the tower and then they just freeze and that thing doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guess we'll talk about freeze. Another meme
Oh.
spell. Not D
I
tier though.
hate the freeze.
So annoying.
Freeze is it's fun to play. It's another one that's fun to play
closed the
cards.
app.
It's a
But-
fun to play. I'm not saying it's not a fun to play card. I'm just saying it's annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. I think
Clash Royale World Championships went on a freeze.
Yes, I saw that. Oh my god. I'd feel so cheesed. But again, freeze just can be strong in like any deck with a glass cannon or like any high damaging troop in general. I'm gonna have to put it in B.
In B, yeah.
Yeah. Cause like you can't just it does take some skill, I guess. But like it's not like a skilled card. Like if you get what I'm saying. Like you can freeze anything and get value, but like if you freeze nothing, then you're trash.
Yeah. Mrs. Freeze placement.
Bro, what is it? Okay, what is it with all the freaking spells like in Epic? They're all like Rage. We're gonna talk about Rage now.
I think Epic has all the spells that are like an area, except for Graveyard.
That's legendary. Bro,
like
okay.
the Clash of Clans spells. That's what they are.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Mirror, of course.
And then all the lobs are not Epic.
Lobs? Don't even.
Yeah, lobs. You know, like spells that fly through the air.
Nope.
That's what
we're not
called.
talking about this right now. We're not talking about
called.
this right now. We're not talking about this right now.
Oh no, we're settling it.
Okay,
right now.
Rage.
Tell me in the comments.
Rage.
Lob. Are they real?
No, shut up. I know what you're talking about, but nobody calls them that. Nobody calls them. But nobody does.
Alright, Rage.
Grandpa. D tier. Just use Lumberjack.
I think it might be F tier just because of how completely invalidated it is by Lumberjack.
Yeah. It's nice in like some Elixir Golem Elite Barbarian decks. But...
No, nothing's nice in that deck.
No, it is. Freeze too. Freeze is nice in that deck.
Oh,
but
no.
It's like I think it's kind of good if like you need a few extra hits or damage, I guess. But I think it's a very conditional card. You know what I mean?
It only works in Balloon and E-Barbs.
Yeah. And then it just gets outshined by Lumberjack. I'm putting it in a D tier. It's a cheap Lumberjack.
I can see D.
Okay. Bowler. F tier bowler. F tier bowler. F tier bowler. Bowler sucks. Bowler sucks. It's literally garbage. It's literally dog water. Dog water.
They like 5.
I'll put it. Okay, you know what? In all seriousness, I'll put it in the A tier. It has nice synergy with the tornado.
S tier.
Nope, I will never put it in S tier.
It's a walking log machine.
It's a walking L, bro. Don't even.
You're a walking L.
Nope. Bowler not that good. I'll put it in A. To appease you. I think it just costs a little too much. You know what I mean? I mean, I get it that it'd be OP if it was like 4, but I think it's kind of like an investment that I don't really like to take. Like, whenever I put it in my thing, it just kind of sits in my deck.
You can stop a Mega Knight with it.
Well, I know you can stop a Mega Knight with a Valk. Why not just use Valk?
Because Valk doesn't do knockback. And doesn't have its same range.
Shut up.
I think it can clip towers from almost the bridge.
Yeah, but... You know, one thing that I'm honestly kind of mad about is that you can't activate King Tower like you can with Firecracker with Bowler. You know what I mean?
You can.
No, it has to be closer. It has to be like a little bit, like a tile closer. Like just misses it. You cannot convince me to put it in S tier. I will put it in A tier. I think it's a pretty good card overall. It's a nice tank.
A tier.
Fine. I'll put it above Cannon Card. I'll put it above Cannon Card. Hunter.
Hunter's one of those cards.
Kind of fell off.
We're gonna see this soon with Goblin Drill too. That was broken, and then they sort of nerfed it, brought it down. In Hunter's case, they brought it back up a little bit, and everyone just gave up on it.
Yeah, it's not a bad card.
Then they come back to it and they realize, hey, this is still a pretty good card.
Yeah.
I like Hunter in B tier right now.
Yeah, that's where I put it.
The one thing it has going for it is that it can completely counter Lumberloon.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice at countering Balloon.
But it's just a little too squishy for 4 Elixir.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just the squishiness of it.
And a Mega Minion does a similar role, which I prefer in my opinion.
Mega Minion.
The Mega
All right.
Minion is a good.
No. I'm not saying that thing. But okay. Prince.
A.
A tier. Okay, I can agree with that. I think it was. I'm mad that they removed it from training camp. Now I can't use it in that like arena challenge.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
The
But I think
is
that
the
kind of
card-
speaks up to like how kind of OP it was, at least
Yeah.
like at low arenas.
Dude, I used to play the Prince Bridge Bam. That deck was top tier.
Yeah, it's a really good card. I don't think they've really put any balance changes into it. Like,
At the predictions with the Prince. You remember back at the old Clash Royale training camp? You got that one chest that had like a guaranteed one of.
oh
epics in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
It was
that
like
would like
Prince,
make or
Witch,
break you,
Baby Dragon,
or
and then
scar me.
might have been Army. Yeah, I remember I got Prince
I got.
when I first going through it.
I don't know which one I got.
Dominated with that.
I think
thing.
I got Prince too.
Yeah, dude, if you got Prince, you were set.
But then I got Skeleton Army after.
Yeah,
Scar
me
me,
too.
Prince
I
OP.
always played Starmie.
Okay, Prince is an A tier. Alright. Electro Dragon. Electro Dragon is good in freeze
D.
decks. D?
It's good in what?
I'm gonna put it in C. It's good in stall decks. Like throw it in with like freeze.
Why would you not play Electro Wizard? Or
That's the
Baby
thing.
Dragon,
That's the
or
thing.
Inferno Dragon.
I'm
or-
not justifying its existence. I
it
don't
is-
think it needs to exist. But I think
It
it's
does
not a
have-
bad card.
The privilege of not being the worst dragon. So I think it doesn't deserve F tier
Yeah.
for that.
I'm gonna
That
put it in
goes to the
C. I like
skeleton
how it
dragon.
chains. I like its like
No, but that's just a free king tower. Like, you can just not defend it and get free king tower, and you take like no damage.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Electro
Okay.
Dragon. I'll put this
Okay.
one on you though.
I like it. It's a fun card. Dark Prince.
I think Dark Prince is high A to S.
Yeah, I'll put it
Super
there.
strong.
Again with like a splat with a swarm heavy meta.
Oh yeah, I haven't
I'm
seen
gonna
a lot
put
of
it in
Swarm.
S. I'm put it in
It's
S.
kind of a good counter to bait. Also, it one taps
Yeah.
goblins when it's going. It's charged. It might one tap goblins when it's not charging.
Yeah, and especially like not necessarily like in lower
Stuff
arenas,
with
but like
Goblin
people
Giant
don't know how
stuff.
to counter it, I guess. And they play like a Skarmy around it and it's just get like wrecked.
Yeah.
It's also a nice
Well, you
mini
can stop
tank.
it with a
You can
Skarmy if you have good placement.
Yeah, I
on
know,
deep.
but like it's funny to see it get wrecked.
Mm.
See the Skarmy get wrecked. But like it's a nice mini tank. It applies decent pressure. It isn't something they can ignore.
And it's shield. It's a pressure unit, a mini
Yeah.
tank, a splasher. It's everything.
Yeah. I'll put it in S tier.
And I like using it to stop Sparkies.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a shield, and the shield has barely any hit points.
But it's a shield.
Oh, it does. Alright.
Where are we now? Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon.
Not the best dragon. That goes to the Inferno.
Yeah.
But
I think I'll put it in high B. I think
high
it
B.
definitely used to be a
Good.
lot better.
Balance.
I think it used to be
Yeah.
a lot better. But I think now there are just kind of like some better options than Baby Dragon. But I still think it's a good. Oh, shut up. I still think it's a good card in general. You're not losing out
Yeah.
on anything if you place it in your deck.
It's arguably one of only 2 air tanks.
No.
Well, there's obviously Lava Hound. Do you think there's any other ones?
Well, it's not
Tom
an air
just
tank.
reacted
Mega
to
Minion
that one.
is a mini tank, I guess you could say.
What?
Well, okay, listen. The Lava Hound is the only air tank. That's why it's
Okay.
legendary. Obviously.
Yeah, it's also the only card that takes 0 knockback.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Rocket is stupid.
Okay.
Let's see. Executioner. This is annoying to deal
D.
with.
It's
Yeah,
just a bad
I'm gonna
bowler.
I'm gonna put it in C. It's annoying to deal with.
Bad bowler.
I just use Wizard at this point. Like, use a wizard at this point, honestly. It's just
the wizard.
I saw everyone using it like 2 seasons ago. Everyone using the executioner just because it was boosted. And I was like, bro, it's not a good card. Yeah, everyone gave up on it because it's like not really that good. It's just kind of mid. Which is why it belongs in a C tier. Mid. Okay, Goblin Barrel.
A tier.
A tier. I'll agree with that.
My favorite chip card.
Yeah.
So much fun to play.
It's something that you always...
When you hit it on the right bait, just...
Yeah. And again, it's something like... It's one of the only things that can force out a spell or at least a splash card. Because it's a card, it's one of the only cards that can like get, other than like conventional spells, that can always get damage if left alone or not countered properly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I love Goblin Barrel.
Wish I had a higher level. I could use it in my
Top 5
practically
most fun
bait
cards.
Yeah. Alright. Scar me.
S.
Shoot me for this, but I'm putting it in S.
3 elixir tank killer. You cannot do better than that.
The swarms on it are just amazing. It's not... I don't think it's ever left my deck. I don't think it's ever left my deck since I got it. It's just so good.
Since day one.
It's just such a great card. It's so versatile.
Y'all can crucify me for this, but I use it on offense.
Yes. They yell at you for doing that, but it applies a decent amount of pressure. It can make them bait out a log.
It's 3 elixir.
Yeah, it's a 3 elixir push. It puts in work. It takes like half the tower. It's like...
And if you put like a tank, like a miner, or even a barbarian or something.
Barbarian from the Barbarian Barrel?
Yeah.
I know, bro. It's like they shred. And people hate on people for using them on offense. I admittedly don't really do that because you have to save it. But like when it connects, it's so satisfying. Just
not late, but early on, just like an early pressure. Yeah, that's good.
Solid S tier. Okay. Witch.
D.
Glad Eli isn't here.
Eli's a witch.
Yeah, Eli plays witch. I don't know. Maybe he took it out of his deck. But
yeah, I thought he took it out of his deck. He's just Lumberloon now.
It's a bitch to deal with. I wouldn't put it in D. I'd put it in C. Because like it's definitely not something you can ignore. It's something that I see which I'm like, okay, I gotta save my Mega Knight for this.
You can basically counter it with like a Zap or an E-Spirit.
Yeah, it's annoying when they play it to counter one of your troops and then they just like amass an actual Skarmy.
But it's such a big investment though.
Yeah, it's 5
it's
elixir.
Really kind of easy to stop.
If you kill it, then it's like an easy punish. You can easily punish
It's just
them.
a mid-ladder card. It
really is. Yeah.
I'm really low on the witch right now.
I don't like the witch. Just use a wizard.
Yeah.
Or a Valk. Or a Valk. Use a Valk instead.
Nerf Valk.
Yes, Nerf Valk. Wall breakers.
After minor.
Wall breakers.
A. Potentially S.
High A. I think they do, like... I think people tend to sleep on these.
2 elixir, can't ignore it.
I know. And some people do, and then they get punished for it.
They work with minor. That's probably on the minor. They work with Tornado, Magic Archer deck.
Yeah, they work with... They're definitely... Like, I wouldn't call them a main win condition, but they're definitely a great win condition, and they're a cheap unit you can play, like, for pressure and bait out something.
Running giant or something tanky like that.
Yeah.
Just slip the wall breakers on the other side. Make them...
Yeah, play it on the other side that's, like, split up their push and stuff like that.
Split push.
They're great for that.
1 elixir. How are you going to stop that?
My question is why people split wall breakers. Never split wall breakers. Just don't.
Dude, splitting wall breakers is good play.
No, it's not. It's
on
just
both
not.
sides to take damage.
Just ignore it at that point. Probably has something to do with the fact that my wall breakers are under leveled, so they get
Yeah.
like 3 shot by the tower, and they're
Only
getting
card I
0
ignore is
value.
minor.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. We'll talk about that later. P.E.K.K.A.
S. It's the best defensive card in the game that turns into a win condition.
No, not the best defensive card in the game.
Rips up a Mega Knight, rips up an E-Giant, rips up a Giant, rips up a Goblin Giant, rips up a Giant Skeleton, rips up literally any single targeting unit in the game, any tower targeting unit in the game.
The only thing is that it's easily distracted. I think I would
Like
put it in
so.
S, but I think it's been in the game so long that people have already found reliable counters to it. It would be an S tier, but it's just it's easy to counter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I guess.
almost anyone will have like at least one swarm or like a distraction unit, like an ice golem. I think it's very good, but like it can be just countered so easily. That's what's keeping it from the S tier for me.
Okay.
All right. Okay, they did put it on here. Expo.
Ugh. See.
Bro,
Maybe.
I remember when everyone was like, there's like a phase when people were like, "Oh, Expo is OP," but it like really it's because of the Tesla. It was never the Expo. The Expo's always like been decent. It's always been good, but like the Tesla Expo
and the Knight.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
And then they put like
Mortar's better. We just play Mortar. It's more fun.
Yeah, play Mortar. Shout out to Jim. Jim plays Mortar. The bottom of C tier is, I don't know, not at a good place right now.
Supercell has tried to take it down though, and it kind of worked. But the OG Expo players who are so high skill and have all their interactions memorized, they're still gonna always play it. They're still gonna always ride it.
It's good if you know how to play it. Okay, let's see. Down here we have 2 cards left. Okay. E-Giant.
A tier. I don't care. It's still really strong. That thing is so annoying.
Potentially S tier. I don't...
One of the biggest problems in the game right now.
Yeah, I'd honestly put it... I'm on the fence with this one. I'd put it in either
it's
like
not
high A or S.
Because you can stop it with buildings. Like, it's doable.
It's
but
doable.
If they catch you lacking out a cycle, then...
Yeah.
It's just devastating. Yeah. They can be on life support health, and they can almost take a tower.
Yeah, it's... it's good for P.E.K.K.A. to counter, you know?
Yeah, P.E.K.K.A. S tier.
No S tier for P.E.K.K.A.
Fine,
I'll put P.E.K.K.A. I'll put P.E.K.K.A. above. I'll put P.E.K.K.A. above E-Giant just because it counters it. Alright, final card, Goblin Drill. They for some reason have 2 Goblin Drills.
Same idea as Hunter. It's kind of coming back.
Yeah.
It did single-handedly change the game last summer by bringing in all the splash that never really went away.
Yeah, the splash is still like kind of huge.
We're kind of seeing more of a swarm meta now, a lot more bait, more bridge spam, but the splash still hangs around.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Tower, and then it died. It got killed. They nerfed it, but then it came back because people realized it's still kind of valid.
It's not a bad card. I just think people kind of people
like you have to know how to play it.
Before that, it was like, oh, play Goblin Drill, easy dubs.
But now it's like,
it's kind of the same thing as Minor, I guess. It's not something you use as like a win condition. It's more like a chip damage.
Yeah, you're right.
I think people try and play it as a win condition, and that's not really what it is right now. All right. I think that is it. Well,
great video, guys.
Thanks.
That was Fearless Tuesday on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna
be back again soon.
Yeah, we're gonna start making Fearless Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the comments.
Yeah.
Lobs. Are they
No,
real?
they're not.
Are they
You're
fake?
wrong. You're wrong.
That'll
You're
be
literally
debate.
wrong.
See you guys next week.
Yeah, and also, I'm gonna put in the description below. I'm gonna put a Discord link if you want to join. Maybe share your opinions on this. You know,
Build the hype for the content house.
build the
We
hype
wanna
for
hear
the
your
content.
input.
Let's go. All right. Goodbye, Thomas.
Goodbye, William. Always a pleasure.
Yep.